Footville is a village in southern Wisconsin. According to the 2020 U.S. Census, Footville has a population of 772 people. Its population peaked at 808 in 2010 and has been declining ever since. Footville has a total area of 1.12 miles and is 830 feet above sea level. In 1836, a real estate agent from New York named James T. Watson purchased a large section of land that became the townships of Center, Plymouth, Magnolia, and Spring Valley. Since Watson was the first to attempt to establish a settlement there, and was unmarried, the area became known as Bachelor's Grove. In 1843, Ezra A. Foote came to Bachelor's Grove, eventually bringing his family and 3 other families to the land in 1845 from Connecticut. One of the 3 other families was the family of E. F. Richards, who served as the town's first postmaster after the post office had been established in 1845. At some point, Ezra Foote had secured right-of-way and depot grounds for the Beloit-Madison Railroad Company, until ownership had been passed along to the Chicago and Northwestern Railroad Company. In 1854, the Chicago and Northwestern Railroad leased the line and made it known that a railroad would go right through the village. When a depot was finally built for the railroad, the company named the station Footville, and later Ezra Foote and Julius Gilbert platted the land, using the name of Footville that had been given by the railroad. On January 1st, 1855, the first train arrived in Footville. After this, Footville remained at the end of the line for 6 years, and was even regarded as a railroad town for many years afterwards. The arrival of the railroad helped encourage farm-related enterprises, which grew the dairy industry from small cottage industries and eventually led to the construction of the condensery in 1912. This resulted in a market that was created for the 300,000 pounds of milk per day for farmers in the area. In 1927, the condenser was purchased by the Pet Milk Company, causing the operation to be enlarged to more than 100 employees, though the plant was closed in 1957 and the building was sold to a different company in 1963. In 1924, a new highway called Highway 20 was constructed through Footville, though it was renamed to its present-day name of Highway 11 later on. 7 years later, in 1931, the town became the first community in the United States to have a lighted ball diamond. Following this, it became the first community of its size to own a sewage disposal plant, until a new plant was built in 2001. In 2009, a new 70-bed assisted living facility was built and named St. Elizabeth's Manor. Even though the population has been declining since 2010, Footville still hosts events such as a Memorial Day parade for honoring veterans. It also hosts other things like Little League and softball games at the town's community park.